As you can see, I've put this diamond plate in the back of the bed. The bed was so bad that I could either go on steel, wood, or the diamond plate, and I thought, well, diamond plate's about the same price as the steel, so I put it in here. It added a little pizzazz to it, even though it wasn't period correct. But it'll work. I've got over here that I'm going to do in the very near future a gasket, a jerry can here, because the guy that owned the truck used to run a jerry can as the gas tank. So I'm going to put one of these in it. And, it'll go up against the back. So I got it all planned. The battery box, I got the cable ran. I just got to drill a hole. So this is coming along nicely. And this is the headlight. It's here. And it surprised me what good shape these were in. These didn't come off the truck. They came off of another truck. So the only thing I had to do to them is put some phosphorus on them. And this one over here had a big hole right in here, so I bondoed it up. Still got a small hole. But this is what the headlight looks like. And these are original. Some kid shot it with a BB gun. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
And I took them apart, and it really surprised me how good the chrome was in here. You know, I need.
So that's the bulb?
That's the bulb.
Oh my.
It's a GE. This is probably a newer bulb, but that thing has been in there since '61. And the headlight, what do you call it?
Headlight cover.
Cover, yeah. This is an original Ford part. And,
I forget that. The lens.
Yeah, the lens, and super thick and in good shape. It had this one little piece out of it, but
Right.
overall they're in great shape. So the shocks, I had built these shock towers for it, and I put them on, and it worked until I got looking at it. And when you push the shock down and you put it over here, it was hitting this spring perch. So in order to clear it, I built a new shock tower for it. And what I did is take a piece of 1/8" steel, build this, welded a piece in here, welded a piece up here, drilled a hole. Then on the back side, in order to make this thing rigid, I welded this back here, and if you look up in, which you can't see, but up inside there, I put a piece of angle iron to support the way this goes, and see how I came to here. This is the original shock tower. Made this where it'll go down right there, and it'll fit on the top of the old one, and I can weld it and weld to this one, and I have to get it in right. But that's the game plan, and then this will sit up higher, and it misses the spring perch.
Okay.
So that's my game plan right there. So this is, this goes down like that. So I built these new. Also, over here, I built this a couple of weeks ago, the steering box, this bracket to hold it. And I had to take the pitman arm, and because this is a Model A, it didn't sit exactly right. It was sitting like this. I cut it loose from here, then I welded it back in a position where it was straight up and down. In order to make it stronger, I put this gusset in it, and I welded here and back here and ground it down and put the gusset in it, so that should never come apart.
That looks good.
Yeah, it turned out real nice. And then I had to move this, was turned like this, and it was right here, so it wouldn't work. So I cut it here, and I got to finish welding it in. And when I finish welding it, then I'll slide this collar over it and weld it here and here, just as a safety. And then the drag link will go right in here. And I got parts for it today because the old ones, they were sitting outside. You can't get them apart. They got a Carter key that goes through here, and it goes through that groove, and you pull it out, and then you take a screwdriver and unscrew it. Well, I couldn't get it unscrewed. So what I've done was order new ends, and I just got them today. This is the ends for it, and they go down on this ball. One goes here, and another goes here, and then the rod connects them together. And then at the end, I'll show you what I was talking about, screwing them out. These pieces go into that. The spring goes in, then this Teflon deal goes in the spring, and this piece right here screws in, and that allows that rod to move up and down.
Okay.
So it's quite a lot of work, but I'm getting closer. And then one other thing that I did today, I was planning on using this seat in here. The problem is the thing is too long from here to here. It puts you right up under here, and you can't get your feet up to hit the pedals. So I put this in to see how that worked, and I can get in it, and it works perfect. This distance, I can get to the clutch, I can get to the brake. I put the shifter in today that I got to do some bending on, but it's right here. I got to bend it over a little bit where I can grab it. It's something that's my leg.
So Fred, question that everybody wants to know, I'm sure. Do you make vroom vroom sounds when you do it?
Yeah. I have a good time out here.
Oh yeah.
If it's good for me. But anyway, the steering wheel, it fell in the garage. I haven't put it on permanent. I don't want to lose that woodruff key. But the steering wheel fell and it broke it. This all came off. It's right here. And I bondoed it in and made it where it fits. And now I'll paint it. And if it looks good, then that's it. So it goes on here like that.
Cool.
So
Looks
that's,
good. Wow, that's looking pretty complete. You know, just a little bit of interior.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to build a seat for it, and I got a plan the next week or so. I'll show you.
Okay.
But look under here how I did the brake and clutch pedal. You see how they're
Oh yeah. I know you went around too. Okay.
yeah.
Very cool.
And then the other thing that I've done out here, I don't know if it'll show up. I've decided. Did you take pictures of the fenders?
I did last week.
Okay. Well, the grill, I painted the insert gold,
Okay.
and then these pieces gold I put on it.
And then make them stand out.
Yes. And what I'm thinking about doing now, I just got to do it, is this piece right here that runs like this, and it comes down the door, and it comes back here and around the back. I'm thinking about painting it gold.
That'd be a nice character line.
Right. So that's my game plan. The doors are done. You've taken pictures of
Yes,
them.
sir.
So getting real close. The doors we can put on in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that'll make a world of difference when that happens.
How did the windshield surround come out?
All right, this is the windshield that holds the windshield in the frame. Okay. And last time I think Emil took pictures of it, this was all rotted out, completely gone. So I went in and rebuilt this part. This down through here was okay. You know, it's rusty and all that. And this is the plexiglass window that went in it, the one that came out of it. And the way the windshield fits in there, I'll show you this thing. When I turn it over, it ain't pretty, but this is the back side of it. You can see how rusty it is, but I've sealed it up, and put Osphos on it, and so it shouldn't rust anymore for a while. Well, the windshield goes in like this, and it slides. See this groove?
Yeah.
The windshield fits in there, fits in here, and then along the bottom it fits. Well, this was all rotted out, so I just cut out and left as much structural part as I could. This will hold the bottom end, this piece, and this piece. And I guess I could have gone in here and fixed all this, but this goes up against the cab, and you'll never see it. So I think it's kind of an effort and futility to go through all that work. And
It's pretty complex though.
yeah, it is.
With all those grooves and everything.
Yeah, but it turned out pretty neat. I'm really pleased with it.
I think it'll look fine.
Yeah, get it in there, and one more step.
Cool.